plug in the microphone. Well, hello, folks. How are you? I think we're live. Mama, are we live? You see a red dot. There it is. Hey, y'all. How are you doing? Welcome to Coffee Time with John and Mama. I'm John, and this is Mama, Mama Tootsie, or Francis, as some of y'all know her as, from Tupperware. We are here for a Monday night coffee break. Good times. Good coffee. Even though it's 7:12, I'm still sipping on some coffee. It's Monday night, and I need it.
You're always needing coffee.
Oh, we're just going through some mail tonight, folks. We had a late lunch. I'll tell you what I done for lunch. I told Mama when we were eating, I said, we should have filmed lunch instead of supper tonight. Mama had, Mama, what'd you make chicken for? You boiled chicken for something last week. Oh, chicken divine. Chicken broccoli bake. We just used that one breast. We had the breast left. Mama said, you want this chicken breast for lunch? And I said, no. And she said, well, we can make something out of it if you don't want to just eat chicken. I said, okay, I will make some fajitas because I had some flour tortillas. All I did was just chop that chicken up, put it in a microwave Tupperware bowl, and I stirred it up good and got it good and warm. I added some taco seasoning, a dash of chili, and a little bit of black beans. It was good, y'all. It was really good. Taco seasoning, chili, and we just heat those tortillas, put them in it, put a little sour cream on. It was still look good, wasn't it, Mama?
Yes, sir.
We'll be making that for supper one night because that was just sort of a happy mistake. I didn't really realize that I was going to make something that good. I'm glad I showed y'all. Mama, we got mail. Mail.
A lot of it.
Y'all are so kind and so wonderful, and we want to share what y'all have sent in the cards. We can't share all the cards. We would literally be here till big dark, till like midnight. But we will have read all the cards. Mama has read them all, and she's stacked them for me to read. I about got them all read. Some of them were Easter, and some of them was for my birthday. Here's one card I do want to share because it came with this wonderful gift. I love knives, any kind. This is just a little lock blade knife, and it's beautiful. It looks like it's got a bone handle and a wood mixed. It's beautiful. And this came from, and I've already been carrying it. It says, happy birthday. Like your father, my husband is a knife collector. He always says it's not his birthday or Christmas till he gets a knife. That's what my dad thought too. We thought you might need one too. I found this one at a little gas station here in the country that sells knives, etc. It is, it's used condition, but it's nice in its hand or pocket. Small enough to keep close and use when needed. I liked its looks. And this came from, I like this little, look at this little.
Fancy card.
This is to a great guy. And this came from Kathy Moeller from Virginia. Kathy, thank you so much. I love this knife. My dad would give me knives. I've still got them.
Your dad would love that knife too.
Oh, Dad would love this knife. Anything with a different handle or anything like this. She said it was in used condition, but it looks brand new. You can tell it's been sharpened. But I like that. That's what I like. I like a good knife that's got a history to it. And I love that little knife. Thank you so much. Laugh out loud. That's what Mama says all the time. Let's laugh a while. And this came from, Mama, is it Pauline Rogers.
I think it's correct.
From Indiana. Thank you so much, Pauline. It's good. You can read and look. It's got some good jokes in it. We love a good Hey Mama. Yeah, Mama, you can read this book.
I know it.
Got a good Hey Mama.
Okay.
I'll get me some good Hey Mamas in there. I can already tell because there's some good ones in there. And this is a knife. This is Rada Knives, and this came from Cheryl Warner. And Cheryl, our church sold these for a long time. We love them. Thank you so much for the knife. She said this was a tomato knife, did she say?
It's great for cutting tomatoes.
Great for cutting tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cheryl, and thank you for the beautiful card. And that's what it came in, so it'll be protected. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. This is, I mentioned this, and one of y'all sent me this, and I tell you, Phyllis Rappy, she's from Kingsford, is it Missouri? This is
I bet.
the Wee Willie Winkle little cup. It reminds me, I'm going to read y'all the whole thing. It says, Wee Willie Winkle runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown. It says, knocking at the window, peering through the lock. Are the children all in bed? It's past 8 o'clock. And this reminds me so much of my little glass that my granny had. And it was the one she gave me to drink out of all the time. I guess because it was just the right size. But thank you so much. That brought back so many memories. And I have yet to find my original Wee Willie Winkle. But thank you for thinking of me. That was so sweet. Thank you so much, Miss Phyllis.
And this is the 2 cheesecakes. And
Now this right here. This dear sweet lady, Miss Pam.
her name's right here on this.
Yeah, Miss Pam sent us this. We call her Miss Pam. Clevenger, we love you, Miss Pam. And she sent us 2 solid chocolate bunnies for Easter. She sent us a ham, and we're going to have it for Easter, Miss Pam. And she sent lemon cheesecake
2 cheesecakes.
and another cheesecake. And it was just, Miss Pam, we've got them froze. We're going to have those for Easter too. And Miss Pam, you're just too much. You go way out of your way. You're the kindest, sweetest one person. And we appreciate you and love you so much. And you don't have to do any of that, Miss Pam. We love you to pieces and we just appreciate you so much. But thank you. It was so thoughtful. And we'll be showing it again when we get ready to bake it for Christmas. Easter. We didn't have a ham either. We were going to get one. I had told Mama, if you're ever getting your ham, that may be
I
scarce.
said we've got the meat and the desserts, and I've got
We
the
could skip
fruit.
everything else, Miss Pam. We've got a big ham and we've got desserts. That's what's good for Easter right there.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Now this right here, Maggie, we've not showed it to Maggie. We wouldn't. We won't show this to Maggie. It's got cats on it. And this came from Miss Tammy Hearing, Hering, from Kansas. Miss Tammy, we don't have a cat, but that is beautiful work. And she tacked it. That reminds me of my granny. My granny used to tack quilts. And if you don't know what tacking is, you quilt these. See how it's 2 pieces of material sewn together, and there's batting inside of this. And then you lay it on the bed, my granny did. And you take a needle and thread, and you just go down there and loop it, and loop it, and loop it, and then you come through and cut it, and you tie it, and you cut off your excess. And it makes these little tacks all through it. Can you see that?
We used to tack quilts all the time.
These are tacks. These are not loose strings that need to be cut off. These are tacks. And anytime I see a tacked quilt, I think of my granny because she always tacked her quilts. And but we won't show that to Maggie because if she says that, she'll think we're getting a kitten.
I'm stuck.
Thank you.
It's so pretty, ain't it?
Yes, it's very pretty work. Now I want to show you these little adorable things. Annie Butler, Mom and I both just love these. We're not going to use these, Annie. They're far too pretty to use. They're more like art. I think this is a pot holder. And I took Mom, maybe a trivet, but Mama said, don't you use them. I said, Mama, I won't use them because they're beautiful. Look at this. This is for Easter. We'll hang these on our tree, on our ornament tree. Look at this. Is that not, look, it's kind of 3D looking. Look at those little eyes.
Puts a lot of work into
That chicken has feeling. I can just look in her little eyes and see. Cute little thing. It may be a little boy. He's got a bow tie like on, but it's beautiful. And look at this. Look at this fried egg.
That's almost like real looking.
Is that not beautiful? These will go on the ornament tree. Mama saves all this stuff, and when Christmas comes, Annie, you look for these ornaments on the tree because that's where you'll find them. And we'll save these. These will not be damaged in any way. Mama's already got them all fixed up here with to keep them in. And here is the Annie Butler. It says, I won't read all of it. Facebook page I enjoy. sometimes I don't know whether to read them or not until I get into them. Most of the time, if I can read them, I set them aside to read. But thank you, Miss Annie Butler. That is beautiful work. That is artwork. This next little piece here, you talk about seeing a need and answering the need. This came from Miss Cheryl Edwards at Seabrook, New Hampshire. You all know Mama's cookbook, Mama's Big White Cookbook. Miss Cheryl sent this to Mama. Now, this is not a cookbook. This is a cookbook holder. It's favorite recipes. It's wonderful. Look here. You open the inside of it up. It's got conversion charts. And it's got this big 3-ring binder. And then it's these wonderful pages. It's just like a cookbook for you to fill. It's got the individual headers in it. It's got everything. You just put your recipes in it. This is wonderful. When Mama seen this, first she said, "What is that, a cookbook?" And I said, "It's gonna be." Look, see, we got so you don't get them all dirty. This is wonderful. And when she got her looking at it, Mama, what'd you say?
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to take time to.
I'm going to go through my cookbook and reorganize the whole thing, she said.
It'll have to be a little later on. But
Cook, eat, and enjoy. Is that not wonderful? So thank you, Miss Cheryl Edwards. That was so kind of you. And Mama's going to use it. It'll be a part of her cookbook collection. All right, Mama, let you show this one.
I can't find the card that goes with it.
That's the reason I was going to let you show it. So.
I don't know.
Mama's got a beautiful brooch here that someone sent, but she can't find the exact card. Was there something inside of here? I hear it, Mama.
Look under pen. Right here it is.
It says, "Look under pen for another surprise."
Here it is. I don't know.
Okay.
If she's got her name on it or not.
You go ahead, Mama.
Barb.
Barb.
Mm-hmm.
Barb from
Alabama.
Alabama. Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Right here it is.
And Barb sent Barb Grissom. These are beautiful. I'm going to show you the one that was just the extra pen first.
Beautiful.
Mama about cried. I think that Mama did cry. So this one was hid under the other one, just to show you how beautiful both of them are. She says, "Look under the pen." So this is a pen that was hid under the pen in this little baggie. The beautiful angel. Look at this beautiful, beautiful brooch.
My favorite color.
Mama's favorite color. She was going to wear this Sunday, but she wanted to show it first. Look at that beautiful brooch.
Beautiful.
Ruby red. Beautiful, beautiful. Mama likes to wear scarves because, for one thing, they keep her warm. And she can wear just a plain top and put a scarf on it with a beautiful brooch like that and have a totally different outfit. And that is a beautiful, beautiful Barb. Mama loves it.
Oh, I hear.
Mama, you're out the camera. You're way over there.
Well, I'm handing you stuff.
There's a reason Mama's not over here tonight.
I'm talking anyway.
She's got the stuff lined up here, and she's got in her mind how it goes. I better not mess it up, is what she's trying to say. No. Now, right here, someone knows my heart of hearts.
I don't know if that has the right name on it or not.
Where is the name?
Should be on the outside there. Ooh.
Mama.
Right here, is that it?
No, that says Fulfillment Services Lexington. It had, maybe they're underneath here. Yeah, they're in here. Someone sent me 3 flavors of coffee of community. 5-star hotel blend. I have never tried this one. I can't wait. Here is American Classic Community Coffee. And here is House Blend Community Coffee for my birthday. You know me. You know, I knew that I had the names here. Allison Dillard. Happy birthday from Allison Dillard. Thank you, Allison. I love community coffee. I'll drink any kind of coffee, Different people have sent me different coffees, and I never thought I'd try them, but I tried them and I loved them. I really have never, no one's ever sent me a coffee that I didn't like. Some I've liked better than others, and some I've enjoyed them all. So I just want to say thank you. And Allison, thank you for these 3. And I will be drinking these. In fact, I'm needing one. I'm probably starting in the morning. And I'll be enjoying them. So even though my birthday is just one day, I'll get many mornings and afternoons enjoyment out of that. So thank you so much. This next little thing, Mama and I has had an argument over it today. I told her it wasn't hers. She said it most certainly was hers. I said, Mama, I don't think it's yours. She said,
Because it's your birthday, we thought it was Steve.
no, I didn't think it was mine either. And I said, Mama, I believe this belongs to Maggie. It's got her name on it. Mama said, it's got my name on it too. This just came today. Mama, who's this from?
I can't see no name. I don't know if that's...
Burlington, New Jersey. Yeah, we never did find a name on it. Some things, when they come delivered straight to us,
They don't have a gift name.
they don't have a name. So if you sent this and it should have arrived today, please say so on here so we'll know who to thank properly. But I want to show it to you anyway. Never
Here
heard of
is
community coffee. I had not either, Tara Liddy, until someone on here told me about it a year or so back, and I've been drinking ever since. I love it. You can see the mirror tonight. Something's different.
What?
Mom, you're in the wrong place. You're over
I
there.
know it. I should be over here, but I think
Look at this, folks. This is beautiful. And it's got our baby on it. Look at
that's the
that.
toad, and here's like a...
It says right here, plain and simple. This belongs to Maggie.
Oh,
But then there's Mama's name, Tootsie. And Mama says it's got her name on it bigger than Maggie's. But is that not cute?
That's the toad, and here is the... I'm going to carry this as a pocketbook.
Mama says she's carrying this to Sunday church as
Yes.
a pocketbook. Look how beautiful.
Ain't that
Maggie
cute?
and Tootsie down there.
I'm tickled to death with it. It's just adorable.
She can put her Bible. She's always carrying paperwork. It's got a little thing in here. It's kind of a leathery something. I don't know. And then it's got a little extra change purse inside of here. I said, you can put Maggie's stuff in one.
Oh,
And you
Maggie,
can,
I can't do nothing.
Mama
with
can
that.
have the little one. You take the little one and give Maggie the bigger. Thank you. Whoever sent this, please let us know what your name. This is wonderful. And look at that baby.
Beautiful.
That looks just like our little baby. If you can't see well, you can swipe those comments. If this is a stiff material, I don't know. It's kind of like a leather. This is
I'm
definitely
sure
a vinyl, but
I'm going to get comments on that.
oh, everybody. And everybody around here knows Maggie.
From the Upsman to the FedEx and mailman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, like I said, we got tons of cards, tons of wonderful notes. They're laying there on my desk, and I'm going to go through the rest of them. I've read a bunch of them over the weekend.
Some Easter cards.
And there was some Easter cards. Y'all have been so kind. We don't expect anything. We appreciate everything, and we just want to say thank you all. Mama, do we have anything else that we've received?
If I have, I don't know what I've done with it. I try
Mama.
to keep them all up here together. but-
Mama's a looking.
And,
She's
here's one Easter card I've got standing up over there, decorating it with still.
it's an old timey looking one. Look at that.
Ain't that so pretty?
It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Betsy. May your basket always be filled with peace, love, and happiness
I just
at
love
Easter
it.
and always. Well, how
Makes
sweet.
Coach Hills run over you when you read it. Stuff. But I was decorating with this, had it set now. It's so pretty. There's a
Mama's decorating with that card.
I'll set it over here on this page.
So what are you all up to? What a beautiful, beautiful bag. Yes, Martha, they're beautiful. Beautiful bags. Hey, Jan. Like I said, we had a big lunch, so I'll tell you what I'm having for supper. Y'all have already seen me make it. It's this little piece of this cornbread, that's it. Because I had such a huge lunch. But now this cornbread, Mama said, Mama would be embarrassed if I showed you this cornbread, but I don't care. It's just cornbread. But I did kind of poke at it earlier. I'll turn it this way. I'm getting a look. Mama said I forgot to put an egg in it. And
Yes, you did. I'm ready. Look back over it.
Mama's watched the video, and the video says I didn't put an egg in it. So if I was you all, I'd put an egg in it probably. This didn't come apart. It's a super, super moist cornbread, and that's hence one reason I pinched on it a little bit. Mama, did you see somebody done that to that cornbread?
They must have done it while I was going to the post office today, because I surely wouldn't have done nothing like that.
Actually, they done it last night.
Oh, they did it last night.
But the cornbread is still... Mama, would you like to get a knife and I'll cut this the proper way?
Oh, you're just wanting to eat.
Well, I would never do this, Mama. Did the mailman come in?
I think not. We've got a good mailman. He wouldn't do that.
It's raised better than that, wouldn't it, Mama? Well, I'm going to trim it up, Mama. And then I'll show them. I'm going to trim this up.
He takes good care of Maggie.
Get in trouble. Now, I'm telling you, Mama's serious about that kind of stuff. If you...
If I was having company, I'd have you whip bananas.
That Easter that I cut that square out of that round cake, oh my Lord. You would have thought, oh, I don't know what you might have thought. But it wasn't very. Now look how pretty. Perfect angles on that cornbread. But now I'm going to show you here. Mom, you eating some cornbread?
No, I don't think so. I appreciate it though, but I don't. I'm still full from lunch.
Lunch was a big deal. We had quite a bit of lunch. This cornbread is still super moist. And it's been sitting out just on the plate with a piece of aluminum foil and a cover over it. But it's still super moist. See how it... An egg probably would have helped it not to crumble.
Crumble as much.
But it's still...
It would have probably, as big as that, it'd need 2 eggs or more.
Maybe 3 eggs.
2 eggs anyway.
2 eggs. But it's still moist and it's not... It is crumbly, but it's not hard crumbly. It's not going to choke you crumbly. It still tastes good, but it tastes very similar to Mexican cornbread to me. And whoever said, was it Tony? Tilly and I said, yes, it's been around. You didn't invent nothing, John. That pimento cheese cornbread's been around. Well, I tried to look it up last night, Tony. You're right. There's tons of it on there. I didn't know. I had never seen it. I swear I hadn't. I really thought I made it up.
You thought you'd come up with something new.
Tony was absolutely correct. So I can't say this is the only pimento cheese cornbread. But I will say this.
It's the only one you missed and fixed.
I didn't know what to start with. But their pimento cheese cornbread, they added actual pimento cheese. They just put pimento cheese in it and mixed it up. And that may be easier, but it was the same thing I did kind of. But they was talking about the best brand of pimento cheese to put in it, and they put like 8 ounces of pimento cheese. So maybe that'd be a shortcut. I don't know, but this is good. I would say it's different than Mexican cornbread. But you can taste the cheese, and you know there's a little bit in there.
It's got that same line.
Uh-huh.
It may not be just exactly, but it's on the same.
But if you're just looking to, goof around with some cornbread to get you something different, I would recommend this one. I mean, if you've seen it, and I would put an egg in it. Probably keep it from being as crumbly, but it's still soft. And that's what I like. It's not a coarse. Like when I pinch it, you can see it stays pinched, and it's good and moist. It's as moist as a cake because it's got the mayonnaise in it, which I guess the mayonnaise, a cup of mayonnaise would count like an egg. Just some egg and oil. But I think the bacon grease gave it a good flavor. And then the can of corn, even though we drained it, there's a lot of moisture in it.
Well, we only use a half a can.
Half a can of corn. But you can see we didn't eat a lot of it. But what we did eat was good. Mm-hmm. Mama, you don't want none of it?
No, I'm afraid with the onions it's a little late.
I'm not going to eat no more either. I mean, it's still good, but I'm like you. I'm full from lunch. I ate lunch at 1 o'clock, but that chicken taco was good.
They were big wraps. Big.
We made big wraps. They were good. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Thank y'all for those stars. Y'all are so kind. So for the cook along, I think we're gonna have to put it off this Sunday weekend. This weekend is Palm Sunday weekend, and we're having a dinner. We are gonna cook. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff Saturday. One thing we'll be doing is pineapple casserole. So this Saturday, what we're gonna do for this Saturday is we're gonna make some stuff you can make for Easter. So it's gonna be a combo. It's gonna be for our church potluck, but it's also gonna be just to show you ahead of time. So if you want to get the ingredients for the pineapple casserole, we could use that as a cook along in case, and we wouldn't have to wait. And then we'll do the 7-layer salad for the next cook along, which will be the week after. So for the pineapple casserole, Mama, you got that recipe?
Mm-hmm.
We'll use that for a cook along.
We'll have to wait and give that to them tomorrow.
All right, we can. It's just Monday. We got a week, but we're gonna have pineapple casserole, cowboy coleslaw, and I think we're gonna do a ham and some mashed potatoes, right, Mama? Mm-hmm. But we probably won't do those Saturday. We'll definitely fix the cowboy coleslaw Saturday and probably put the pineapple casserole together.
Yeah. Might not bake it completely, but
might not bake it, Mama said.
You know, put the crackers and stuff on top.
And do it Sunday morning.
We can put it together, all except the crackers and butter. And
all right, so we'll show you this. So that may not be a cook-along. You're saying that you don't want to do a cook-along then Saturday with that?
Well, we couldn't. I don't think it'd be the crackers would be good Sunday if you.
No, probably not. So we'll do that in parts. But I tell you what we can do. We will do, since we're not going to have a cook-along for that long, it will be, somebody's got me a note here. Since it's not going to be, it's going to be a cook-along that long, we'll give away some cookbooks Saturday. And that way, that will be our intermediate. We won't call it a cook-along, but since we're going to be cooking a lot, one of the videos that we do, one of the lives, we will do some cookbook giveaways Saturday. How's that sound? And then we will stick with the 7-layer salad, but it'll probably be the week after Easter. Because you don't want to do anything Easter weekend because you got company. And we can't, and you're just going to be getting ready for your Easter dinner and all that. Okay. And Jackson, cook along. Yes, and we will be doing that, but we'll save that for the week after Easter for the 7-layer salad. But y'all can cook along with us Saturday because we'll be putting that together, and I'll go ahead and make all the cowboy coleslaw Saturday. You will need a pack of ramen noodles for the cowboy coleslaw, but you don't need the powder. You'll just need the dry noodles, and we add those on the top. And I'll add those on right before we take it Sunday. Hi from North Dakota, Christine. How are you? Hey, Jessica Thomas. I haven't seen it. Did someone put on here who sent the Maggie Tootsie bags? I got my cookbook today. Donna, good. Love to watch you. Vicky Todd, thank you. Miss Vicky Todd, how are you? When can we get the recipes? Brenda, for what?
On the
what recipes you looking for, Miss Brenda?
On the cookbooks, they will have to wait till the books come in because
we don't have cookbooks. We're in that gap, but we're expecting them. I think it's week after next, isn't it?
Yeah, he said that the second week.
Second to third week. So.
But if you win, he'll take your name and everything, and you will get them.
Yeah, you will get them. Hi from the heart of Honey Brown. Hi from the heart of the Great Lakes, New York City. Here, hey Mark Lopez from New York City. I like New York City. Hummingbirds arrived in Arkansas today. Did they, Rhonda?
Oh,
Randa.
they'll be here for long.
They'll be here before long. I'm gonna get my hummingbird figures together. That's on my to-do list this week. I'm going to make 7-layer salad for Easter. Oh, Janie. I love the 7-layer salad. That's our next cook-along, 7-layer salad. I'll be posting the recipe and the ingredients. Brenda, that may be the recipe you were talking about. We will be posting for that, and we will be posting the pineapple casserole's already, it's got its own video on here, and its recipe's already been posted before. So if you want to just search, you can find it to get ready for it. But then Mama says we probably won't finish it Saturday. We will probably just put it, well, we probably won't even start it because I was just thinking if you put that flour in there, you don't want to leave it overnight.
No.
We'll just do that Sunday morning. If we get a chance Sunday morning, we'll come on live and show you all that right quick. So Saturday, we will do the cowboy coleslaw. So change all that up from what I said earlier. Because with the pineapple casserole, you have to put flour in and stir it in and sugar. And you put a can of crushed pineapple, whole thing, or 2, and then you put your sugar and your flour in there and you bake that. And then you add to the top of it Townhouse or Ritz crackers in butter. And then in your cheddar cheese, and you bake it the last 15 minutes. So it really all needs to be done the same day you're going to serve it, actually. When is Mama's birthday, Michelle? Mama's birthday is August.
I'll only be 4.
She'll be 4. 7-4. Thanks for reminding me about the bird feeders. Yes, Jan, we got to get them ready because they'll send the scouts out, and the scouts go in and say, we ain't got no nectar up there. And they won't show up. Hey, Mama, what kind of lights did Noah have? We just had that the other night in Genesis. She knows that one. Floodlights.
I didn't when it first
It's a good one, though. I like it.
I didn't know the first time I heard it. I said lightning bug.
Yeah, lightning bugs. John, do you live close to Momma? But I do have a house close to Momma, and I do stay here most of the time now because I don't trust Momma rumbling around here by herself. Love 7-layer salad, Kelly. We do too. We love it. We love cornbread salad too. I'm looking forward to both of them. We just talked about making them the other night, and I thought I'd like to have either one of them. What does pineapple casserole taste like? Is it sweet or savory dish? Brandy, it is a very sweet dish. It's almost a dessert, but it's really good with ham.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never really come across somebody that don't like it. I mean, I guess some people haven't tried it, but everybody who tries says, oh, that is really good. What is the price of a chopper with a pull cord? Barb Hood. Barb will have to look it up. I don't have that memorized. I don't want to quote you a price, but it's on the link, and I'll post the link below here. It's not on sale. It's a regular price right now. Well, thank you, Michelle. We're so glad y'all are here. My husband's birthday is in August, too. He will be 77. Well, Sherry, you tell him we said happy birthday early, because August will be here in a minute.
3 years older than me.
Mm-hmm. Did you get an envelope of jokes that I mailed to you? Did we, Mama?
I think it came.
Mama says we got an envelope of jokes, Tammy Hoff.
I believe it came today.
So she says it came today.
I believe.
Mama's the secretary. Mama does all the paperwork.
I've not got them all opens, but I think I seen them.
She went to the post office today, so she's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. Pickled eggs. Can't have Easter without pickled eggs. Kristen, what do you pickle yours in? What's your recipe on that? Now, I tell you, I cheat. I put them in Mama's beet juice. After the beets come out, the eggs go in. And I'll leave them in there, and I'll even do a double batch of eggs sometime in the beet juice. Hello, John and Mama from Indiana. Well, hello there. Debbie Hollis says she's got a 40-year wedding anniversary in August. Well, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama, if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? We had that one the other night. Do you remember, Mama?
Oh, Mayflowers. The Pilgrims.
Pilgrims. Very good, Mama.
Took me a minute to think of it.
You did so good. Remember that. Debbie Cobb Miller, thank you for watching. Okay,
I
folks.
guess for being 4 or almost 4, I do pretty good remember.
You do excellent, Mama. You do excellent. Excellent. So, folks, we're just kind of hanging out tonight. We thought we'd do the mail. When we're cooking, especially on the live, and it takes a while to cook and get it cooked and show you the end product, we don't take time to do the mail as often as we should. And it's not that we don't appreciate it. We're just wanting to make sure that we're not on here too long and that we have something to show y'all. So, since we had such a late lunch, we should have filmed it. I should have showed y'all how I make that. I really didn't even have a system. I was just doing it quickly. And I've never done it that way before. I just took the cooked chicken. It was in a microwave event and serve bowl. Stirred it up and left a little bit of the broth in it. And I put, don't even know how much. Because when I'm not on here with you all, I don't usually waste a lot of measuring tools. And I put a little bit of chili powder in it and mostly taco seasoning, probably 2 good tablespoons of taco seasoning. And I put a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning because it was in my way when I got the other out. And I shake and used it. And put a half a can of black beans in it and stirred it up in that bowl and just heated it good. And I took a flour tortilla, throwed it in a skillet. Didn't even put no butter, just put water. And just got them good and steamy. I made 3 of them. Gave Mama 1. I had 2. And I just took a fork and filled them, rolled them, put cheddar cheese after I filled them with that hot stuff. And rolled them up and put sour cream on them. And a little bit of salsa. And they were good. I mean, better than I thought they were going to be. I was kind of surprised. A little bit. I thought, these are like restaurant quality seasoned, wasn't it, Mama?
Yeah, they were real good.
I said, Mama, how many do you want? She said, just 1, maybe. I said,
huge.
Mama, the way you looked, it kind of made me feel like you might. She said, I'll try it. So as she was eating,
They get spice happy sometimes.
I said, what do you think? She said, you didn't do too much. I did put some pickled jalapenos on mine on top. And
He said, oh, these are mild. Oh.
the jalapenos, they're not really that hot. Anyway, we won't go over that.
Yes.
She tried 1 little bite. She said, it's too hot.
It was hot.
Wasn't that hot, Mama? Anyway, but they were good. So that's what we had for lunch. My sister's birthday is today.
Well, happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday to your sister. I just had you back. Come back here. Deanna Black, happy birthday to your sister. She turned 60 years old today. Well, happy 60th.
She's a young
Sister,
girl.
how are you? Hope you had a great day. Hope y'all had a great day. Hey, Donna Harris, how are you? Guys, we're going to go. We're going to leave y'all alone tonight. Thank y'all for...
Please let us know who sent the bags. I'm very anxious to find out.
Thank y'all for the bags.
Yes.
Thank y'all for everything.
Yes.
Y'all are just too kind. I mean, really, and when we say that, we mean it. And, you know, I get questions ever since this, whatever this says down here, about during the broadcast, to help send stars. You don't have to send stars. You don't have to send money. You don't have to subscribe. We don't hide our recipes. They're all out there for y'all. The content's the same. That is a program Facebook put out, and it helps you to push your page out if you participate in those things. So that's what they're for. The hearts are free, the thumbs are free, and we love them just as much. Thank you all for everything y'all do. You are the kindest, sweetest people in the world. And when I hear the news and I hear bad things going on in the world, and I tend to want to go to the dark side and say, oh, this world is just awful anymore. And then I think about y'all. I think about how gracious you are and how y'all tell us you pray for us. And we know you do because we can feel it. When we had COVID, I told Mama, I said, they are praying now for sure because I feel much better than I did. Mama said, that's what I thought. Somebody's getting a prayer through. We know that y'all are wonderful. And y'all just show it over and over and over. And y'all just renew my hope and my love for humanity because I know there are still good people out there doing good things and just loving on each other. And that's what our whole page is about. Living and loving and laughing and having a good time. It's not really a cook channel. We cook a lot. But some nights we come on and talk. Some nights we'll just come on and have a cup of coffee. What we really want is just y'all to come into our kitchen, have a seat, pull you up a chair, have a cup of coffee, cup of tea, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. We don't care. And chat a while, enjoy life, life a little bit.
That's right.
And we know our jokes are corny, and we know that it's just fun. But I want our jokes to be jokes that your 7-year-old can go to school and tell their teacher not get in trouble. I want our content to always be friendly for children and adults alike. We don't want anything that you can't sit down and watch with your kids. Because listen, if you can't do it with your family, then it's probably not the thing we should be watching, just to be honest with you.
I was wanting to say, too, Cheryl Edwards that sent the cookbook's cover. I've not heard how she's been doing, but I told you she had the arthritis that her bones broke, and then she fell and busted her hip up and her pelvic. So just lift her up in prayers to you. Maybe
We've been praying for Cheryl. We want to ask y'all to pray with us. Lift her up in prayer and pray for each other. You know, there's prayer requests down here. If you go back and read the comments, or if you're scrolling through and you see your prayer requests, you know, just lift them people up. Lift up all of them. We don't have to name every prayer request one by one. God knows them all, but He does want us to ask. And I think when we ask and we say, Lord, remember all those prayer requests, those spoken and unspoken, I think He hears those and He knows the exact ones we're talking about. I froze y'all up.
Every church service, we ask for the church to join us in prayer for all of them.
Yeah, if you're on this page, Terry, thank you for those stars. If you're on this page, our church is praying for y'all every week, because every week you're a part of our spoken prayer requests. Mama usually knows more about them than I do, but I always say, and she always says, remember all the folks on Coffee Time that have turned in prayer requests. So you got our whole church behind you, and we know y'all are praying for us too, and we appreciate that.
That's right.
Oh no, Debbie, your car was stolen?
Oh no. I thought mine was a few weeks ago, and I panicked really bad. But thank the Lord it wasn't. It's just don't forget for me.
Molly, I think this week Mom will have her new glasses. I hope so. I told her, I said, I don't know if I'm prepared for you to have glasses. She said, why? I said, because you point out a lot of stuff now. Like, and when you can see it all so good, you'll be saying, you need to clean that light. You need to get up there and clean the top of that cabinet. She'll be seeing all kinds of stuff that I've been hiding from her in plain sight, because she's
Blind.
she says, ooh, it looks good in here. Wait till she can see everything. She might have me a workload. Did you tell him about you thinking your car was stolen, Mama?
I was telling him a little bit about it. I was crazy, wasn't I?
Mama calls me at work and says, my car has been stolen.
I was crying.
I said, Mama, calm down. It's just a car. Don't worry about it.
But you can't.
So I went down there. As soon as I pulled in, I saw Mama's car. So I couldn't find Mama, but I could see her car, and I thought, well, there's her car. And she had panicked, went into full panic mode. And she was on the other end. But she had been to another store, very similar setup, and she had parked in front of those big old gas tanks. You know, the propane tanks. And she thought that's where she's parked at this store. When she went down there and didn't see it, her mind went blank. She couldn't remember nothing. And she called me, and she was all tore up.
If your name wasn't in there to punch in, I couldn't remember your number to call you.
So I go down there and I said, Mom. The funniest part is she didn't believe me.
I didn't even look on that info.
I pulled in, which it was just not even a mile from where I was. And I pulled in and I said, Mama, your car is right down there. And she said, no, it's not. I parked down here. And I said, take your little fob and go up there and press it. Well, she did. She looked at me like, where does car come from? She said, I could have sworn I parked down there. I said, well, Mom, we've all lost our cars. I lost mine one time in a mall, and I had to go back in the mall and go all the way through, and I was parked on the other side.
It
It
ain't
was
a
real.
bigger area for me to lose it down here, though. But I
The
did.
problem was you went into full panic mode.
Yeah.
Because on the way home, she remembered the whole story. She said, I remember parking there, and I remember there's two people there smoking, and I remember thinking, I'm going to have to walk through that smoke to get in that store. And she said, I remember hitting the fob. I remember the whole thing now. I said, you panicked. You just, but I've done that before. Have you ever laid your wallet on your desk or something at work, and then you feel like, I've lost my wallet, and it's right there. It happens to all of us. I was looking for my coffee cup last night.
The good balling out that I gave myself was terrible.
I didn't ball you out, Mama.
You didn't, but I did.
I told you not to worry about it. It'd be all right. I was looking for this coffee. No, it was my red one. It was my red coffee. That red to beat it off. Of course, I'm always carrying it around, and I had it in my hand. And I remember setting it down somewhere, and I was sitting here, and I thought, what did I do with my coffee cup? Where did I put that coffee cup? And in a minute I looked, and it was sitting right in front of me. And I said, oh, right there it is. I was worried about it, and it just left my mind.
You wasn't crazy.
Don't feel bad, Mama. I have lost mine a time or two. Mama said, you're going to have to lock me up. I can't. I said, Mama, everybody does that. That ain't no big deal.
I was so ashamed.
Thank you, Miss Sharon. And thank you, Miss...
People
Faye.
walking by me are crying. Not with the
I said, Mama, did nobody try to help you? And she said, somebody did. And she said, I told them I was just waiting on you to come pick me up.
I can laugh about it now, but I was so mad at myself that day. I was terrible.
My husband lost his glasses while he was wearing them. Yeah, I've done that before, too. And he lost his phone while he was talking on it.
Now, I've done that before. What I laid.
Jen, are you talking about me or your husband? Because I've done both of those and not so long ago. I was talking to somebody one day. This was embarrassing. And I said, sorry, I'm distracted. I've lost my phone. I don't know, have any idea where it's at. And she said, you're talking to me on it, aren't you? And I said, oh, yeah, I guess I am. And I was just in such a way... I was talking. In fact, I had it in my pocket and had it on speakerphone. And I was like, where is that phone? I had my phone here. I don't know. My mind was just swirling. But I do that sometimes. You know, you get 1,000 things on your mind. You can't think of all of them. One day I was trying to unlock mine, and it wouldn't work. And came to find out it wasn't my car. Pam, that has happened to me before. And I've had to go out and click, and listen. Like, where's it at? Where's it at? True story. Then a friend of mine said later, after I was telling that story, he said, oh, I wish I could have seen you. He said, I love it when I see people doing that. He said, because they'll always hold their fob up like this. And I said, yeah, that's what I was doing. He said, when I see them, I start clicking mine. Click, 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 click. He said, I said, that's wrong. Somebody's trying to get home. And he said, I think it's funny. And y'all don't do that to people. If you see somebody out going click, 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 and don't you be making fun of them.
They're probably like me, crazy over trying to find it.
Because I've been the one doing that. I tell you what happened to me one day. I don't know what store it was now. I think it was a dollar store. I took Mama somewhere. Mama jumped out of the car. I didn't lock the door. She went in the dollar store. In a few minutes, a woman comes out of the dollar store and jumps in the car with me. And I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and she said, one of us is in the wrong car. I said, I think it's you, because I'm not been out. And she said, I am so sorry. I said, it's okay, don't worry about it. She got out, and her husband was parked like 2 cars down. And I bet he was wondering, like, why did she get in another car? But yeah, true story. Just jumped right in. Didn't even look at me till she done closed the doors. Like, she looked over and she said, one of us is in the wrong car. And I said, I think it's you. Maybe Mama should go in off those places by herself. Maybe Mama shouldn't go in off to those places by herself. Well, Debbie, this was the grocery store. It wasn't. She's been 10 or 12 times since then and found her way out every time. I think she's better now. I have tried to use my car key remote to open the front door of my apartment. Francis, I have too. I use my car keys to try to open it. But I don't have a car key anymore. I got the little plastic fob, so that's not happening in a while. Let's see here. Yeah, it's real. Isn't it funny the things we do?
You can laugh about them afterwards, but you sure don't then.
No.
I hope whoever lost their car or stole it gets it back, because that's an awful feeling.
Mama's lived through the feeling of it. She's not had the car stolen, but she thought she did. They cannot see everyone. There is. Yeah, we can't see everyone. I don't mean to ever, not see you. That happens to everybody once in a while. I know. We're too distracted. That's what it is. We are too distracted. We got too much going on. It's just something all the time, It's not been that long ago, and Mama told me what Dad used to say, and we was eating something, and we had biscuits, and I had a biscuit, and I got another biscuit. I said, I didn't need a biscuit. What's wrong with me, Mama? What'd you say that was called? Besides greedy, you said.
Yeah, it's greedy. You want more food.
But Dad used to say something that meant something was going to happen.
I forgot what he used to say.
I forget what. Somebody was going to come or something. We're all the time doing stuff.
I guess it's part of life.
I don't know. I think y'all are talking to somebody else. I said, don't you know your message the other side? My driver's license to try to pay a Sonic. Well, that sounds doable for me too. Brian and Jennifer Brown. She used her driver's license to try to pay. I mean, it looks like a credit card. We have too much on our minds. We do, Margaret. It's just, I believe we all have lost our cars in the parking lot before. Yes, we have. Life is too fast. It really is. We need to slow down. I'm addicted to modern technology and stuff like Facebook, and the internet allows us to do this kind of stuff, and it's wonderful, but at the same time, it seems like the more things that we are given in life to help us or to speed up processes, the more we get, and it slows us down. It seems like it's a never-ending circle. We have computers now that speed stuff up, but then we get a lot more stuff piled on us because you got a computer. It's just harder to get everything done because there's so much of it, because we have these things that make things faster, but yet we have so much more, it makes things slower. Someone's coming hungry.
That's
Sherry.
it.
Someone's coming hungry. That's right.
Yeah. That's what he used to say all the time.
My husband sat down beside my friend at church. Thought it was me. Donna Buff, that's funny. Yep. Those things happen. They're funny. I'll tell you one more funny story. We had a little boy in our church, and he was mischief, the little fella, but we just loved him. He was always into something, and you just have to, and we just sort of took it on as a group project. He came with his grandmama, and if anybody's seen him, talking too loud or we'd just sit down beside of him and say, shh, come over and behave now. So one day it was my turn to kind of help monitor. And so I was sitting on the left-hand side of the church, about 4 seats up from the back with him. And another lady was sitting across from us with a little boy, and they had similar haircuts. Both of them had real short little haircuts. Well, his granny heard a kid making noise, and she was strict. She was one of them old-fashioned grannies. And she looked around that church, and I seen her looking, and I was going, he's with me. He's with me.
But she didn't see.
She jumps up. She grabs that other woman's kid. She jerks him out that aisle, takes him up front, sets him in her lap, and she looks at him and she said, "You're not mine." That little boy was like, So, in the meanwhile, her little grandson looks at me and says, "I want to go to Momma." And I said, "Honey, she's done found her another little boy. You've been replaced." So, that little boy went back to his Momma, and her little grandson said, "Go on up there." So she went on up there with her. It all worked out good in the end, but you talk about a mistake. She just grabbed the wrong kid.
The mother just said that.
Like, what's wrong with her coming and grabbing my kid? It was a small, it was small church, so we knew she wasn't going far with it. Maybe we've all done crazy things. I know I sure have. Mama, you have any more confessions?
No, that was enough for one time.
Oh, I told Mama was upset that day. And she said, I know you're wanting to laugh at me. I said, Mama, it'll be weeks before I laugh at you over this. Oh, mercy. We have a good time. You know, it's like a lot of things. Nobody got hurt. Everything was fine. You might as well laugh about it and enjoy it. That's what we do. Folks, thank you for those stars, Evelyn. Thank you all for the stars. Y'all are so kind. We're going to get off from here now. We have tied y'all up. And,
For an hour, seems like.
it's been a minute, ain't it, Mama? But we're going to get off from here. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for all the wonderful gifts. Y'all send cards. You send gifts. We're always excited. You don't have to. You don't ever have to. And we don't expect anything from anybody. But, we thank you for it. We appreciate it. And if we've not shown yours, drop me a note. And maybe, I think we've shown everything. Sometimes we get them wrong. And someone say, I'm the one that sent that. Apologies. Mama is pretty good about keeping everything organized. But what happens is when she gets it organized in a place, and she says, we need to go over this mail, and then we don't get to it timely, then it gets moved through the course of the week. And then once it gets moved, the papers shuffle and things don't always get just right. So Mama's trying to start taping the note on there. But a lot of things, if y'all order it from a company to directly ship to us, they don't put your name on it. Someone sent us something the other day, and they put the message on, but they didn't put the name. It was just the message that they had written, but they had left out the name. I guess they ran out of character space.
Well, like those bags, there's nothing on them for us to find out who they was.
Right. That reminds me, my friend Chuck sent Priester's coffee. Where's it at, Mama?
I think you put it up in the can.
I think I'm using it, Chuck, actually. I think I may have already put it in the canister. I couldn't wait to get to that Priester's pecan.
He sent it to you for your birthday.
He sent it a week or so back. So thank you for that coffee. I'm using it. This may be it right here. I think it might be. I make different ones. I've got a canister, and then I've got my bags, and I keep them clipped. So if I'm in the mood for like the Priester's pecan coffee, I'll put that in the pot. And that's usually in the afternoon. Then in the morning, I might use the community. So I always keep about 3 bags up there going at all times. Sometimes I have a dark roast and a breakfast blend. But I'm sure, we just love it all. But thank you all so much. You all are so kind and so gracious. I know I had your coffee check somewhere here. I think it's the one I'm using in the cabinet. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy the evening. The evening's about gone. It's 8 o'clock. It's bedtime. So y'all have a great night and have a great morning tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here a little bit. Hope y'all have good weather. But be safe wherever you're at. Enjoy the day and have a good Tuesday tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.